Today we're going to be changing the front brake pads on a 2018 4Runner limited edition 4-wheel drive. It's going to be the front brake pads. Here we're taking out the lug nuts. I always do the star pattern whenever I take those off, and that way it doesn't warp the rotor. So to remove the brakes from this vehicle, it's pretty simple. They just have these clips and 2 pins that hold them together. So here you just push in the middle, that clip, then it comes out. Then on the top and bottom, it goes through a small hole on the pin, on the bottom pin and on the top pin also. Then after that clip, there's another one on the bottom, and you just pull it from the side and it pops right off. So after the clip is loose, you can just slide the pin right off. And after you slide the pin, then you can take the clip off fairly easy. When you put the clip back on, first you put the clip and then you slide the pin. And there's a top pin also, it just slides right off. And that's pretty much what's holding the brake pads together. They are still a little tight. So what you have to do is kind of press them against the 2 little pistons there, and then they should slide right off. They do have a back metal plate, but the new ones that I got, they already have that metal plate included. I just took my flathead screwdriver and put it in the hole. Did the bottom one first, then the top, and then that one slid off. Might have to wiggle it a little bit. Alright, so once you take the old brake pads off, the new ones are obviously going to be thicker. They're going to have more on them, so they're not going to fit the way it is now. So what you'll have to do is press on the 2, I believe they're called calipers, or press on those 2 on each side. That way they go in. I just put some paper on the rotor, that way it doesn't scratch it. And just with a tool, just press them in, and it'll make space right there. That one went in, and then you do the bottom one also, and that creates space to be able to put the new brake pad in there.
I want up top of mommy's car. This thing is so cold.
Okay, there's the new brake pads. They do come with some lubricant on them. What you do, you put them over the metal plate there, and it stops the squeaking. So I already applied some of that on there, and the brake pads are ready to go in. It does require a little bit of wiggling around, so I did the same thing on the other side with my wrench. I just pressed on the two, they look like pistons, but they're not. The two calipers. You just press on the two. Since they're new, you are going to have to kind of wiggle the rotor a little bit and press on the pistons, and they should slide right in. And what I did there with the flathead screwdriver, I just aligned the holes to where the pin is going to go into. Okay, now I have my top pin, and I just aligned the holes and slid the pin through all of them. Then on the bottom one, I took that pin back out and actually put the clip. So first you put the clip on. Okay, they have a hole, two holes on each side where they clamp onto. And after you put the clip on the bottom, put the pin. It's going to be a lot simpler to do it this way. So after you put that pin there, the top pin and the bottom pin, they have the little holes where you can see there the clip. It went through the little holes, and it also went through that hole right there. So it went through the top one and the bottom one, and that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.